What's up, guys? Come on in and join me for your body conditioning. We have the barbell out today and some lighter weights. So we have the same setup, but what we're going to do is focus on our back for the first 5 exercises, and then we will be working up the wall. So back and shoulders working hard today. We will be bringing the heart rate up. So let's get nice and warm. Just 3 minutes skipping here, and then we will move on. So if you don't have a barbell, just with dumbbells will work fine as well. We are starting with rows and a tricep press. So we have one weighted, one body weight. Open, close that chest. Over. Here you go, guys. Another 20 seconds here. Bring the feet up a little bit higher, knees up. Let's go for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and shake the legs out. Okay. So first up we have rows, reverse grip, working into the lats. We are going to be flat in the back, folded over, 10 repetitions there, and then we move on to our tricep press. So again, working into the back, we'll be in our cobra pose. So legs down, and then we push through the triceps. So let's jump in together and I'll show you as we go. Nice and flat in the back there. I'll go for a side on for you so you can see. Just there, pull. Keep that bar nice and close to your body. Let's go for 3, 2, 1, drop it down and lay it all the way down. This is going to work into your low back as well, so hitting the triceps and the low back. Push up, release. Really extend the arms, fire the triceps up. Once you've done your 10, just go back to the top and we rock it through. Hopefully we get about 3 rounds in. Remember to count for yourself. I'm going to go one more here and all the way back up to standing. Feet go just under the bar, fold it forward. Again, if you want to get a view of yourself, look to the side. If you've got a mirror, always go for that side-on view. Slight bend in the knees. Lift up just there. Pull. Squeeze the back. 8. Drop it down. Try and go faster pace if you have those lighter weights, so we can get more work in. Elbows just angled down towards your body. Fingers in a diamond shape onto your chest. Push, extend. Slowly lower it down. If you prefer to do this in your push-up position, go there. But the purpose of this is to work into the low back as well. So it doubles up for us here. One more. Push. Bring yourself up to standing. Okay, we might be able to get another 2 rounds. Reverse grip. Hands are just outside your body, you don't need them far away. Keep the bar close. Fold yourself flat in the back. Row. Three, 2, 1, drop it down. So you want your body parallel. It's where you're going to feel the work the most. When you have heavier weights or you go for a power row, sometimes you're at that 45-degree angle, but the more flat in the back you are, the better it is for you. One more. And that's why you'll often see some people set up on a similar bench to this, but it might be like a plank of wood. In some gyms there's a plank of wood and you lay on the plank of wood and it takes your low back out of it, so you're in a fully laying position, and then you row the bar from underneath. Again, that is a really good way to do these, because then you're solely focused on the muscles that you're working. You don't have to think about anything else. When you go for a power row, so sometimes if I'm doing a power row, I might be here, I'll be flat in the back, but then as I pull up there. So there is a lot of different ways to do it, but we're only working with the lightweight. So if you do have a heavier weight and you look slightly different, just carry on as you are, as long as you don't have pain, because you might have a slightly different position, which is absolutely fine. Second round, reverse flies. Grab your weights, lighter weights there if you have them, and again, flat in the back, reverse it back. If you don't have dumbbells and you're working with the barbell, nice wide grip and you're here. Pull the bar up to your chest. There. And then we have a scapular push. In that press up position, push up, squeeze down. If you need to do it kneeling, you can as well. Round up through the back, squeeze. You can be in a full kneeling for this. Okay. And back. Pinky out. Flat in the back. There. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. All the way back down. So in your full plank position or just here is absolutely fine in that kneeling position for this one. Okay? Round up. And then little bend in the elbow, squeeze your shoulder blades together and push back up. Squeeze, 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 push. Squeeze, pushing your upper back out. So really extending through the shoulders as well, extending and then depressing back, dropping back and down. Flatten the back here, and again, 10, 9, 8, drop those weights down, back to kneeling or full plank, whichever one you're able for right now. Push up, extending through the shoulders, drop them back and down, push, squeeze shoulder blades together. So if I was to put my hand in your back, you would be squeezing my hand. I wouldn't be able to get away when you've got that hold there. Really squeeze. And release. Take your minute here. Okay, up next. So a quite nice way to start off with. We've got 5 here, and then we move into the tougher stuff depending on what you're used to, really. So upright row and Superman's, or a lay-in lat pull. So laying on your front, pulling the arms down, lifting the chest up, and an upright row. So with the barbell or the dumbbells, the movement pattern is exactly the same. It doesn't matter what equipment you're working with. If you want to go heavy for the upright row, you start from the bottom again and power up, slowly, power. Otherwise, if you're just going for that upright row, start in a standing position and pull from there. Okay? Unless you get fatigued and you feel like you need to go down to get that power to come back through, then you can do that. Otherwise, just here, up to middle of your chest, So the arms don't pass the shoulders. Sometimes you see a lot of times people have their no, don't do that. Please don't do that. There's no need to be doing all that. It's just there, and you squeeze your back. Your back should be active now from the exercises that we've just done there. So you should be feeling this. Really squeeze. And don't hunch up your shoulders. Shoulders are relaxed. Two more. Just to the middle of the chest. And lay it down. So, one strength, one conditioning. Arms come out to the front. Look directly at the floor. Lift, pull back, and release. Lift, pull back. Let's go 5 more. Let's go 3. Last 2. Lift, pull, and back, pull, and all the way back up top. So I do like to use the barbell for upright rows because with the dumbbell sometimes form can go out the window, especially if you're trying to teach someone who's new to the exercise. They tend to pull up way too high. With the barbell, you're a little bit limited there. You can't. If you're pulling up higher than your chest, a lot of tension is going into the shoulders unnecessarily. This is a back exercise. So just there, squeeze the back. Two more. And drop it down. And again. Arms come out front. Make sure you have the space around you. Lift and pull. Let's go for 8 more. Last 5. Two more. Final one here. And all the way back up top. Rest. Okay, we are folding forwards and we have front sweeps or front raises, but in a folded forward position. So again, you should feel it down your lat, but it will hit your front delt as well. And then we have single leg glute bridges, which really target your core, but they do work your back as well. So this is one that often gets overlooked as a back exercise, but it is great for strengthening your back as well as your core, especially when you do the single legs. So that will be our body weight. Grab your dumbbells for this one, lighter dumbbells. And we're just going to stay in that folded position. We're not coming back up, although you could do that if you wanted to turn it into a cardio exercise. So fold yourself forwards and we're just lifting and bringing back, lift. So if you wanted to lift and then come through, lift, come through, lift. You could go there. bring the heart rate up a little bit more, add a little step in, but I'm not doing that. That's not the purpose or intention for this exercise here right now, although you can do that if you want to pick up the tempo. So if you wanted to add a little step, kind of turns into skaters, just like skaters. And then we have our single leg glute bridge. So 10, alternating each time. Take it down there and lift, lift. One more. You can fully lengthen your leg there if you prefer. You don't have to, it's not necessary. Okay, fold it all the way forward. In position here, feet facing forward, slight bend in the knees. Sweep. Drop it back down. Engage the core before you lift up. If you want, you can also cross that leg over. If you struggle to hold your leg up, cross it over, lift, lower, exchange, swap sides, exchange. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, let's go 2 more, 2, 1, and back up top. We good? Fold it all the way forward, just there. Try and slow it down. Unless you are trying to go for a cardio, you want to bring the heart rate up. Pick your poison. There we go. Back down. Go for 6. 4, 3, 2, final one, 1, and all the way back up top. Let's try for another round in here. Then we have deadlifts and push-up rotations. All right. Weights can go off to the side, we won't need them. So this is our halfway point. Once we've done this one, we are up against the wall. First one is laying, so is the last one. So we only have 3 that are really going to be quite challenging for us. And I think what we're going to do there, we have 2 exercises paired up as usual. We'll go for 10 of each. Aim to get through them without stopping, and then take like a couple of second pause between. So maybe 2 or 3 deep breaths. If you do our Pilates, try your 4x4 breathing. In for 4, out for 4. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just 3 deep breaths, and then you try for another round. And don't stop until you get those reps. Okay, let's go for our deadlift. Again, if you want to make this more challenging, single leg. Either float the leg back or just have it there out of the way. Otherwise, Float the leg back. If you're struggling for your balance, maybe just keep the foot back out of the way. Unless you want to really try and push yourself, then go for it. Usually the first few that are wobbly, and then once you find your balance and your body knows what's going on, you're fine. Okay, push up and rotate. Two more. Bring yourself all the way up. All right, another round in. Are we ready? Don't wait for too long. One more. Drop that weight off. Push up and rotate. Remember, if you need to drop to your knees, do it. Do whatever works for you, okay? Let's go 5 more, come on. You won't get a big rotation from that kneeling position. So just get them in anyhow you can. Got 3, 2, 1. And rest. Up against that wall. We are going to be in our bridge position on the wall. Extend, lift and rotate one side, then into the other. 10, 10, 10 all the way through there. Okay? All right. Chuck that barbell out of the way. We do not need that anymore. We are done with the weights. Bring yourself all the way up to that wall. So when you lift yourself up onto the wall, you want to be in a 90-degree angle. Okay? Let's lift up. Extend one leg. Lift, tap, open as far as you can. Lift, tap, open. lift, tap, open, lift, tap, open. So some of the exercises that we do in our body conditioning do double up as mobility. So we need to do them. We get them in wherever we can. So you will see me sneak in some of these things in along the way, and it's all for your benefit. So don't skip out on these. One more. Lift, tap, open, and back. Release for a second. You might feel tension in that stabilizing leg that's there. Totally normal. Let's get another 10 in that side, and then we go back. Okay, so as long as we get a couple of good sets in here, extend that leg, lift, back, open, and back, lift, tap, open, back. 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, and release yourself. Woo. Okay, if you want to alternate each time, you can do that as well, or you can go for your lifts first and then your openers. You can split it up any way you can get it done. All right, but just remember, if that timer goes and you've worked into one side, you do need to work into that other side. So this time I'm going to extend, lift it forward for 5, 3, 2, 1, and go to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to replace that side, extend, open, bring it back, open, bring back. So if you know you get lost with your counting, when you're focused on what you're doing, you can do it in this way as well. So you don't have to think about that then. You just really focus on what you're doing. All right? Lift yourself back up when you're able. Lift, extend, open, and back. Open, and back. Open, and back. Open, and back. Drop yourself down there. Okay, good job, guys. That was that was one to ease us in for the work that is coming. So feet are elevated on the wall. We have our shoulder taps. Then we're going to walk in and walk out. Okay. So remember, once we're up, we don't come down till we get our reps in. The walk out and walk in is going to be quite challenging for me. So if you do find some of them quite challenging, like with the walkout, I think I'm not going to take myself out as far because it's more work to come back and then I won't be able to get the 10. So even if you just go for like a partial movement or regress it for yourself so that you're able to do it, for now, that is all we want. Just get the movement in your body so that you're bringing awareness to this, so that that movement pattern is recognized the next time that you do it, and you'll be able to jump in and get it done easier. So if you need to start further out for this one, come out nice and far away from the wall, and we're going for shoulder taps here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're walking out, walking back, woo, walking, oh, no way I'm getting them 10, but we try your best. Go again when you're ready. This one is quite tough because the shoulders come ahead, arms come ahead of the shoulders, so there's increased tension there already, and then you're in that elevated position. So just bear that in mind if you do have shoulder issues. It doesn't stop us. You just have to work a little bit harder and maybe decrease what you're doing. So maybe don't do as much. Go for 5 if you need to. Bring yourself up. And back. And again. Okay, so I'm only able to manage 2 at a time there. That's all right. Do whatever you can right now in this moment. I'll go 2 more there, and then we'll go back to the shoulder taps. Okay. I really wanted to push myself through that today. Sometimes you're just not able for it. And that's just how it is. We accept what we can't change, and we work on what we can. Okay, let's go back to the shoulder taps. Right, let's get another 10 in there at least. Lift yourself up. Nice and wide with the feet if you need it. 10, 9. Drop it down. These are very challenging. Like I said before, when I write these programs, I don't consider what I can do and what I can't do. I make the program according to our goals and what I want to achieve. So I look forward. I don't ever look and think, oh, I can't do that, I'll leave it out, because we have to. You have to do it. So, all of these exercises are also quite new to me, but they're focused on the direction that we want to go in. So that's why we do them. We're going to struggle, but it's okay. Right, we have, what do we have? Mountain climbers up the walls. Okay, this one's not so bad. And then we're going to try and rotate both feet down. So we have done these one by one before. Now we're going to try both. Okay, we have tried this once before. It didn't work out too well. So reverse handstand, mountain climbers, and then feet are going to come down the wall. Bring yourself up. 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So you might need to bring yourself closer for this to work. We could pull in the sliders. Shall we do it? It's a bit risky. It's alright, I'm going to grab the sliders out and let's see how we go. You might, this might be one for You've Been Framed. I don't know if that's still around. Is it? Well, if it is, take your £250 on me. Oh, how are we going to make this work? We will. We surely will. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ alive. Are we doing this? Right, Billy, I need you. Come, quickly, quick, because my time's running out. Right, I'm going to put my feet up on the wall. I want them under my feet. Okay. Come on, I can't hold this all day.
Stay.
Okay, all right. Whoa! Okay, all right. Maybe later on we'll do that. Okay, let's get a couple in. Get a couple in while we're still on the clock here. I forgot what was first. I forgot what we were doing. So nice and controlled on the way down, and your feet should reach the floor. So you might really need to come in quite close for this one, or just go for the single legs. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to strap some elastic to them next time, and then I'll be able to do it. Strap them around my feet, and then they can't go anywhere. Let's try for 2 more. What was our first one again? Mountain climbers, yeah. There we go. Let's go, guys, come on. Just do what you can here. If nothing else, at least you're having a good time. Oh, Jesus. Whew. Let's go one more. Make sure you have water around you. If you're dehydrated, you can feel dizzy. And these upside down, hanging upside down. Oh. You lot are crazy. You got me at. All right. Remind me why we're doing this. All right. Now we're into our handstand. Okay, this is the last kind of challenging one. Well, we didn't do much there. That was just a fun little break for us. Okay, so handstand, knees coming down one by one up to 10, crunching the core, and then we're going to try attempt to lift one by one off the wall. So we're balancing. Our weight is going into our hands. Oh God, the last one's not down. I lied, sorry. I think the last one's going to be the toughest. All right. Okay, so a little bit of a distance away from the wall. So remember, like I said before, about body length away. Walk yourself up. That will be a good distance, and then bring one leg out front. And then we just go straight into our handstand there and drive the knees one by one down. I'm losing my mind. And then we're tapping the wall. Okay. There. Don't let yourself down. Let's go 2 more. Get yourself in position. How can you have a front and back wedgie? All right, let's go. Okay, wear comfortable clothing when you're doing this sort of thing. Oh, god damn. Okay, let's go. We've got 2 more there. 3. Come on. We just did it. Don't stop yourself. Don't hold back now. We're almost there. 2, 1. We're going to go back up. So take a little pause if you need it. Rotate through wrists. Wrists. Do get it with these as well. Okay. So we're going back into the handstand, and then we're going to lift one leg, lift the other one out. Okay. Are we ready? Both legs don't need to come out, just one. So maybe a little bit of a distance from the wall so you have that space. When you're ready, when you're ready. If you can flutter, you can do that. Otherwise, nice, slow and controlled movements. What was the other one we had there? I can't even remember. All right, let's go. Try for 4 more there, and then we'll do our reverse mountain climbers or crunches. So just 4 more. And then crunches. A little bit of head rush. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let's go again. Grab water anytime you need it. Okay, let's get 10 in here. Don't come down. Alright, it's okay. I think being upside down can get you a bit delirious at times. I felt so lost. We haven't done these for a while, so I thought I'd bring them back in. Just to keep up with the practice so we can advance onto other things. Okay. We have frog tucks on the wall, so I thought this was going to be a nice easy one. Do you know what, let's switch it up, just because I'm feeling in a good mood right now. So we'll come into our laying position, feet are going to be together, and we'll lift bridge out from the wall, and then we can extend the legs and come back down as well. So we were going to have frog tucks in our handstand position. That might be quite challenging right now. And kick ups. We'll get them in another time. So let's just take it nice and easy. since it has been a little minute. Bring your butt all the way to the wall, feet come together, nice and wide with the knees. Push and lower. So again, another nice one for mobility. Push and lower through the spine. One more there. Okay, just stay in your laying position, glide the legs up, keep the feet together, bring them all the way down, push the knees out. Push up together, you're going to feel your inner thighs, bring them down, push the knees out. So the whole point is to get your legs as straight as possible while keeping your feet together, and then you will feel your muscles fire up. So I don't know if you're jumping into that mobility or not, but you're going to get it anyway. You have to do what's good for you. So we sprinkle it in and around the program so that I know that you are doing it and getting the benefits for yourself, because in the long run it's what you need to keep your body healthy and strong. Alongside strength work and these other things, it is perfect. So you get it in wherever you can. Always try and combine these things and work them in somehow. So you should be feeling your inner thighs. So a lot of time the reason people don't want to do like yoga, Pilates and things like that is because you feel like you're not working. It feels like you're not, you want that feeling of that you have actually worked. So when you get it in midway through a sweaty workout or something like that, where you're already fatigued and your muscles have been working hard, you're still going to feel like you are working. So that's why we sprinkle them in sometimes. So don't be skipping out on them. They're here for a reason. Remember to keep the knees wide. Bring your butt all the way in if you found you've edged out ever so slightly. Bring yourself all the way back in. Push up. Pull through. Drop the knees down. Push up. Down. Push out. Okay. We have made it to the end of our workout, guys. So just bring your legs up to the wall. Hold it there for a second. Relax your nervous system. Take some nice deep breaths. Okay, we didn't actually bring the heart rate up too much. Only when I got overexcited with some of those handstands. So today was quite a nice relaxed one actually. And we do have a higher intensity one coming in, which will just be 30 minutes. So I think that will be our next session. I'm not too sure, I will check. But either way, check it out and jump into it. So it's going to be slightly different. Okay, try and drop the legs down there if you can. Push your knees out. Again, if you can bring your feet together and push your knees towards the wall. And just bend one leg over, other one you can cross over the top. Just there. Woo! Nice stretch for the glute. Same thing on the other side, cross that leg over. Oh. Release that side, and while we're there, just let one leg relax on the wall, pull the other one towards yourself. And release, other one, grab on. And release, bring one leg down, push that knee all the way to the wall, just there. And release. Foot comes down as far as you can, and really try and get that knee to the wall. Oh. If your knee is on that wall, you're really going to feel that stretch. Oh, and release. Okay, you can just drop the knees down. Roll it over. Don't come up too fast. Tuck the toes. Rock it back. Walk your hands up towards your toes. Drop chin to chest. Roll it up nice and slowly. Rotate through the shoulders. Well done, well done. Okay, let me just check for you. So, Thursday. Yeah, so that is our next session. It's going to be just 30 minutes, but it's going to be very high intense. So there's not going to be any equipment. It's just going to be pure cardio exercises. And it will just be 30 minutes, and they won't be 4-minute rounds. They're going to be short bursts of energy with recovery times between. And what I'll try and do is no repeat. So that will be quite nice for us to jump into. So come back in then, and I will see you there, guys. Take care. Have a great day.